freak, I need a real freak. I'm a real freak, I need a real freak. I'm a real freak, I need a real freak. I'm a real freak, I need a real freak.
Hi, Michael Buffer here, and let's get ready for Freak on TV.
I'm a real freak, I need a real freak. I'm a real freak.
Oh, welcome YouTube. It's your boy Lion AR. En route to Radio Derby. Been called on again on the Jen Thomas show today. En route to there. We've never met her before, but I've read some reviews about her online, and she's really good at what she does. I'm gonna give her full props. I'm digging the tattoos, Jen, even though I'm not a tattoo guy. But yeah, so she's won, attributes and accolades for journalism and that kind of stuff. So it'll be good to see what she's like, because she interviews a lot of celebrities and that kind of stuff. I don't know what. Yes, we're back in the studio today. It was good to be back to Radio Derby. At least I know where I'm going and what's going on now. So we had a good experience last time. They called me back in. I feel privileged to be here. It's part of the government network, isn't it? BBC Radio. So anyway, keep following this journey. We're going to try and do some justice. Well, you called a little bit in the studio today, but you've seen it all before. What you follow? Yo, put the camera down. We're in the studio today. We have to sneak in. We have to come through the window, climb in, and all of that stuff. There's really high security in this place today. Maybe they know what I'm about. They're now in trouble. Anyway, I got one of these privileged passes today. I never got one last time, but today we're being formal around here. Alright, and look what I got to drink. A very still orange juice. This is Jen Thomas in the background. She's actually down in the studio right now, so we'll be joining her soon. We're in the studio. We're going to probably go live very shortly. That's Jen. She's got a voice of choice.
On BBC Radio Derby. I'm Jen Thomas. I'm here while Martin is on holidays. You've got me till Friday. Like Ali Rashid, also known as Lion AR, a YouTuber from Derby. So his videos are mainly on fitness, and he is well known for his bodybuilding, and he was recently part of a Derby University lecture about his life on social media. So good evening, thank you very much for joining me today.
Good evening, Jen. It's nice to be in the studio with you, and you're looking dazzling.
Thank you very much. And so with your YouTube, what made you decide to do it about fitness? How did you get into fitness and bodybuilding? What was your journey?
Doing taekwondo from when I was like young, like 10, and it gradually progressed. And once you get a taste to do fitness when you're at a young age, it kind of carries on and it stays with you. It either becomes a part of you, either you just knock it on the head. And if you don't knock it on the head, it becomes a way of life. So from taekwondo, it migrated into circuit training. Then I won the British Championships, got to the Europeans, and then I thought...
Didn't you do boxing and bodybuilding things as
then
well?
The migration went in towards... After that, basically there was a spell, I just went into weights. And I used to weigh about, I'm talking in stones, about 9.5, 10 stones, maybe 10.5, which is welterweight, when I used to compete. And I came away from that, and literally when I went into training, because I decreased all the circuit training, I started piling on so much weight, but it was muscular weight.
Yes.
For the simple fact that I was very, very tight and lean. And for the first year and a half, I think I put on nearly 4 stone.
Okay.
That was massive, because I went from like 10.5 to like almost over 14 stone.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, and everyone was looking at me thinking, are you taking steroids? Are you doing this? Are you doing that? So all that taboo was going around, but yeah, that's what got me started on the journey.
Focusing on fitness, of wanting to get in shape, but often gyms and things like that can be quite intimidating, so it does feel like people are turning to YouTube because you can do it in your own home and you can get advice. So what advice would you give to anybody that's listening at home that perhaps they want to get into fitness, they want to get in shape, but they just don't know where to start?
I think personally, if you're going to start something today, don't put it off till tomorrow. Mm-hmm. That's the first thing. We get complacent and procrastination kicks in, and the next thing you know, I'm going to do it later. It's like you want to get up and make yourself a cup of tea when you're watching your favourite programme. I'll watch it, I'll do it in half an hour. Next thing you know, you're halfway through, you fell asleep, you didn't get that cup of tea. Yeah. So you got to do it today. There's so many gyms out there now, and you can get membership for less than 20 quid in some of these gyms, and they're fantastic value for money. And you can get on there without even having a contract for a year. I can remember when I started training, I've been loyal to Virgin, which is now Nuffield, and I used to pay like over 55 quid a month. and there was David Lloyd's of that, which was the decent gym with a swimming pool, and the rest were all like non-existent. The last 2 years, you've got
Loads
all
more
these
choice now.
Gym for All and this and that, and you've got so many chains, and just get out there and do it, because I promise you, it's not going to get easier tomorrow.
Because you did a video as well, which I saw, about eating well on the road, like how you can get a good meal while you're out and about. I think it was under 500 calories or something, because sometimes that can be a real challenge for you. I know if I'm working away in London for the weekend, it's all too easy just to get a takeaway pizza. So it's about making it accessible, I suppose, and giving people the tools that they can then do it for themselves, do you think?
Yeah, I just think preparation, unless you're a bodybuilder, you're watching your macros, completely to the T. I think personally, too many people place too many emphasis. They're trying to lose weight too quick, or they're trying to eat the wrong foods, or they're trying to eat the right foods in the wrong way. Just everybody's body is different, it responds different. So you might not have that six-pack, you might never have that six-pack, but you will be better positioned than you are today by doing something about it. And eating is the first, it's a first foot through the door of getting to your goals on Instagram. I think it's better not to be like if you're going to be like a leader in what you're doing, you don't want to be following too many people. I never used to follow anybody. Then I used a company, and they actually grew my Instagram really well, and they actually started to make me follow people that were my passion and my kind of hobbies. And that's a good idea for people who start Instagram, to don't follow too many people. Let people follow you. Still, it was a good experience back on the Radio Derby, talking more about the fitness aspect of the channel. And at the end of the day, it's always nice to be called into these kind of do's or events or shows. So keep watching the station growing a day at a time. On that note, look to the camera, my freaks, and say, Freakum! Thanking you for watching, and do leave a comment and do subscribe if you haven't already. I'm watching you, Freakum!